Stone rises where forest should breathe, not smooth, not gentle. It rises as blades. Here, the earth does not curve, it fractures. A vast limestone wilderness stretches to the horizon, a labyrinth of spikes so sharp they seem forged rather than formed. Each tower points upward like a warning, each ridge cuts the sky. From above, the land looks shattered, as if a giant hand smashed a continent and never bothered to put it back together. This is a place where the ground itself is dangerous. Wind slips through the stone corridors, whispering through cracks no wider than a body. Sunlight strikes the rock and explodes into white glare, bouncing off edges sharp enough to slice skin with a single misstep. Shadows fall deep and sudden, hiding chasms that plunge straight into darkness. There are no paths here, only choices, and most of them end badly. This landscape begins underwater. 200 million years ago, this place lies beneath a warm, shallow sea. Shells, corals, and microscopic organisms sink layer by layer, compressing into limestone. Time thickens, pressure hardens, the ocean disappears, the land rises, then comes the rain. For millions of years, water falls relentlessly, seeping into the stone, dissolving it molecule by molecule. Weak points vanish first, cracks deepen, caverns hollow out from below, the surface collapses inward, sharpening what remains. Rain does not smooth this land, rain weaponizes it. What stands now is the result of erosion taken to an extreme. Cast limestone carved into spears, blades, needles, and towers. Some reach 30 meters high, all are razor-edged. This is geology sharpened by patience. Walking here is like stepping across a field of knives. Each movement must be deliberate. One slip could mean torn flesh, or worse, a fall into crevices so narrow they swallow light. There are places where the ground opens beneath your feet, dropping into caves that have never felt sunlight. And yet, life survives. Somehow, impossibly, life thrives. Between the stone blades, pockets of soil cling to existence. Rainwater collects in hidden basins. Roots snake through cracks thinner than wrists. Trees grow twisted and compact, shaped by the constant threat of collapse. Their branches spread cautiously as if afraid to touch the sky. Plants here are architects of persistence. They anchor themselves into bare rock, surviving months without rain, then enduring sudden floods that vanish as quickly as they arrive. Leaves are tough, waxed, armored against dehydration. Nothing grows fast, everything grows stubborn. Then come the animals. In the shadows of the stone forest, movement flickers. A lemur leaps, not across branches, but across voids. It grips limestone edges with precision evolved over millennia. Its eyes scan constantly, aware that one mistake means death. This place creates specialists. Creatures here evolve in isolation, cut off not just by distance, but by terrain so hostile it becomes a barrier stronger than any ocean. Species appear nowhere else on Earth. Reptiles that flatten their bodies to hide between cracks. Insects that live entire lives inside stone crevices. Birds that nest on cliffs too sharp for predators to reach. Every adaptation tells a story of survival at the edge. Heat presses down relentlessly. During the dry season, the sun turns the stone white hot. There is little shade, little mercy. Water vanishes underground almost instantly, drained through the porous limestone into unseen rivers below. And beneath all this, another world. Caves run for kilometers under the stone forest, cathedrals carved by water over geological time. Stalactites hang like frozen rain. Underground rivers flow silently, feeding ecosystems no one sees. Bats roost by the thousands, carrying nutrients from darkness back into light. This land exists in layers: surface danger, hidden refuge, ancient memory. Humans arrive late to this story. For generations, the stone forest remains largely unexplored. Not because it is unknown, but because it is unforgiving. Stories pass down of places where the ground cuts like teeth, where spirits dwell between the blades, where travelers disappear into the stone. Even today, moving through this terrain requires absolute focus. Every step must be earned. Progress is slow, exhausting, humbling. This land does not care how advanced you are. It demands respect, or it takes payment. Rain returns suddenly, clouds gather without warning. Water crashes down, transforming the stone into a maze of slick edges and invisible traps. What was solid becomes treacherous. What was dry becomes a mirror. And yet, after the storm, life exhales. Plants drink deeply. Hidden pools shimmer between the rocks. Mist rises from the stone forest like breath. For a brief moment, the land looks almost gentle until the sun returns and sharpness reasserts itself. This is the paradox of the stone forest. It is deadly and delicate, ancient and still changing, empty at a glance, alive upon attention. Every spike represents time measured not in years but in eons. Every blade is a record of rain, gravity, chemistry, and patience. The land is still being carved, still evolving, still sharpening itself against the sky. Nothing here is finished. From above, the forest stretches endlessly, a frozen explosion of rock. From within, it feels infinite, disorienting, overwhelming. Direction loses meaning, distance deceives, sound disappears into stone. You are not meant to conquer this place, you are meant to witness it. Because this is not just a landscape, it is a reminder that Earth does not shape itself for comfort, that beauty does not require softness, that survival writes its story in sharp lines. Here, the planet reveals one of its oldest truths. Given enough time, even stone learns how to cut.